guys? Austin here from Airsoft Station, and today we are reviewing cool off-screen gun toss to himself. The Sig Sauer 556. This is a very cool, very unique gun. It does take that standard M4 magazine though, which is a nice little feature to have. However, as you can see, this is not an M4. This is the Sig 556. It's based on the real steel Swiss-made Sig Sauer 556. This is licensed and made by Cybergun, and there's a lot of cool little features about this gun. First off, it is customizable. It doesn't look like it at first, but there are plenty of rail space, plenty of space for attachments on this gun. However, it is an aggressive looking enough gun that you don't really need attachments to make it look just angry looking. I don't know, I like this handguard up here. It looks very cool, very aggressive. Anyway, you have that top rail up here. It does have an integrated flip up rear sight, which can disappear if you were to mount any optics. It sits flush underneath the Picatinny rails, and it does have a non-removable front sight. However, it is very low down, so if you were to put any optics on there, it would either co-witness with it, or any optics would sit high enough that it would go right over it. But very cool looking gun. It's also got two side rails here for any flashlights, lasers, cameras you may want, and full Picatinny rail on the bottom of the handguard here for any grips or accessories as well. It's available in both a tan and black. I chose to do the tan one just because you can see the features a little bit better on it. You can kind of see all the nooks and crannies on it. But anyway, you've got a full stock back here, which is capable of holding a 9.6 battery in it. Even though it looks kind of small and thin, it does hold a 9.6. However, the battery is wired up to the front. So if you were to be someone who likes to shoot a lot and you kill batteries on a regular basis, it's very easy for you to carry two batteries on the field with you without having to put them in a pocket or risk losing them. It does have a removable butt plate here. Just simply pull down on the lever and it peels right off. So you can have that 9.6 in there. And then also you can wire it to the front. Very simple to do. There's just this one pin here. It has like a flathead screwdriver attachment on it. However, you don't need to unscrew it. You just simply pull it, push it in, and then pull it out on the other side. Set that pin down, and the whole handguard you pull down, and then it just lifts right off like that. It's a little finicky to do, but as you can see, it's a front wired gun, and it also has the capacity to hold a 9.6 as well. Put that front piece in here, line everything up. Of course, it's not going to work smoothly because I'm on camera right now. Why on earth would it work for me? That would make way too much sense. There we go. Slide everything back in, replace the pin, and you are done. So battery installation, pretty easy to do. Also, like I said, have that second battery capability to carry with you. So changing batteries on the field, relatively quick, relatively easy. It's also got a rotary style hop-up in it, which is a nice little feature. They're a lot more consistent, and the hop-up doesn't slowly start to creep out on you the same way they do on the standard version 2 or version 3 hop-up systems. It's got a version 3 gearbox in there. It is a little bit of a unique version 3, just simply because it doesn't have the standard bird cage on it, but it is version 3, so any upgrades you may want to do, it's just that standard compatibility with that version 3 gearbox. Let's go take it over to the chrono range and see how it performs. Alright, so we're back from the Corona range, and the first thing I noticed, at least, I hope you noticed it too, is holy consistency. This thing must have an awesome air seal right out of the factory. That's great compression, just because that FPS seemed to be sticking right around that 383 mark, which is ideal. The more consistent it is, the more accurate and the more range you will have, because you can really dial in your hop up to be exactly where you want it to be. Few other things I wanted to mention, just I know I've said it so many times, but very unique, very aggressive looking. The stock also has a sling point on it in the rear, the 6th position adjustable, as well as a small little compartment right here, which I'll swing around to show you. Just pops open by either pushing it from the back or pulling it from this side. And it's pretty small. You could fit maybe a really small pack of BBs in there, maybe some Band-Aids. Personally, I would throw some beef jerky in there because I'm a foodaholic, and what better way than to just be like, you know, tactical jerky? It would just be great. It would make my day. But anyway, other than that, that's about it for this gun. It is heavy, it is pretty beefy, but it's not super noticeable because it's so well balanced. It weighs in at about 9 pounds, and so if you were to throw a battery in the front and a battery in the rear, the weight would go up even more, but as you can see, it's balanced right in the center there, exactly where you want it. It's just got a very good feel to it. So, that's about it for this gun. I think I mentioned it before, but it's available in both tan and black. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and until the next one, have a good one, guys.